Alright, welcome back to another episode of Let's Do This Reaction. My name is Darren, and I react to the fight scenes that you guys suggest from around the world. So wherever in the world it is, go ahead and drop your suggestion in the comments below, and I will make sure I get to it. I have a notepad right here where all I do is write down the suggestions that you guys give me, and that way I can kind of go through it and knock it out one at a time. Now, today's video is actually recommended by one of you guys. It is from Joyson Joy. So, I actually thought I only had one more video to react to, which was the climax fight scene, or the drug climax fight scene. Wherever you look, it has the title differently, but pretty much the climax fight scene for the movie BIGIL. And I was sitting on the couch saying, alright, I'm gonna record that tonight, everything's gonna be fantastic. And then I look at my comments and I see that there is also a Nunchucks scene from Michael that I didn't know about. So I said, hey, why not take a look at it, see what it's all about, especially since Joyson Joy went ahead and left me the link. So I said, you know what, man, the clip is only about 2 minutes long. Why not get into it? Now, if you guys are new to my channel, think about sticking around for a little while, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to turn on notifications. Now, here's how it works. I react to the fight scenes that you guys recommend. So what I want you to do is go down in the comments below, leave your fight scenes. If you have multiple, leave them all. Go for it. It doesn't matter how many you have, just leave it. And someone actually asked if I'm going to stick to fight scenes. For now, I am going to branch out for bonus content, especially if I plan on releasing 2 videos in one day. So if you want me to react to something that's not a fight scene, still leave it in the comments below and I'm going to try to get to it. Now, if you guys want to interact with me outside of YouTube, you could actually find me on my various social medias that's listed below. On Instagram at Let's Do This Reaction, and on Twitter at Let's Do This React. But since we got all that out the way, it's a short clip, might as well dive right into it and let's do this reaction. Oh yeah, it's some type of tar on him, oil. He came for his neck. Oh, there's multiple of them. Slipping right off of him. Oh, everybody's coming in. Okay, so I'm gonna stop right there for a second. I know it's early into the scene, but what I do like about Vijay, there's a lot of scenes that I've watched from him so far where he actually chased the bad guys down himself. He didn't wait till they actually came to him. He just said, you know what, you came for me, now I'm going to chase you down. And I like that a lot. One thing I don't really like too much is really dark. And I understand it's nighttime, but it could have been done in a little better lit area, especially some of the moves, because it looks really good. It's just really dark to see, but let's keep going. Alright, we got a good couple men there. They're all covered in oil or tar. Doesn't matter, they're going down anyway. Alright, there's a nunchuck. There's a soccer kick. And the nunchuck's out. He should have died. Okay, freeze for a second. Somebody pulls out a gun and starts shooting. Why is everyone running to see what is happening? Shouldn't they be running away? Especially when he just shot at them and it ricocheted off the fence in front of them. It's time to turn around and go home. But on a side note, so far it's looking pretty good. That scene just now, they did a really good job with the choreography of it. And they just left?
Ponga எல்லாரும் உள்ள போங்க.
Well, as you guys know, we got to talk about it. Overall, it was a really good clip. It was nice and short. It wasn't anything too major. And I know there's a reason before and after, because he looked very frustrated, but I didn't watch the movie yet. And I could technically find a clip that's a little bit more before, but I still want to have some type of surprises when I actually watch the movie. So I'm not even going to go digging too far into that. Just kind of react to the clip as it is. Overall, the choreography was really good. Now, like I said, I like the fact that he actually chased the guys down, and he made sure, he went to go make sure the job was done. Now, this Michael was a little different than the other Michaels I've seen before in the other clips. This one, well, besides the train scene, Michael seems to have more of a laid-back personality. This one, he seemed a little frustrated with. He didn't really have that cool confidence about him as normal. Like, he just kind of seemed like he was, you know, he just seemed frustrated and angry. So I gotta find out. I do want to find out exactly what led up to these events. Now, I know he's disappointed because it has something to do with the girl he was with just now. So I could definitely tell that that has something to do with it. But we'll see how it goes when I actually watch the movie. The scene was really dark. I like the idea of the guys coming out in that black oil or whatever they were running on, so that he couldn't grab them, and it kind of gave them an advantage. And, you know, it took him out of his element a little bit. And it was working at first until he kind of figured out how he could kind of get past it. And then he got the nunchucks and it was all downhill from there for them. But it was a good idea. The only problem I didn't like was that it was really dark when he was fighting in the shadows of the trees. Now, when he got to the basketball court, it was perfect because it had lighting on the basketball court. Well, until he kicked the guy into the light and fried the light. But, you know, that's when you could actually see more. So I wish I could have seen a little bit more of the choreography when he first started the fight, but you know, that's just nitpicking at that point. Now, the part that really kind of is like, what are you doing, is when the guy comes out shooting and everyone is still running towards what's happening. That was a little unrealistic. I know they wanted to kind of have that scene to where everybody looked at him like, wow, what was going on just now, and kind of see him for who he is. But it could have been set up a little differently. They could have did it without the guy shooting at them, and it'll probably have been a lot better. So that's the only problem I actually had with the scene. But overall, it was a pretty good scene. It was nice and short, nothing too much to really dive into and sit here and talk about for an hour for. But if you guys have a scene that you want me to react to, definitely leave it in the comments below, like I said earlier in the video. I want to make sure I'm putting out content that you guys want to see. And regardless of where it is, it doesn't matter what part of the world it's from, leave it in the links below and I definitely will check it out. Here's a hint. If you use the word best when describing your video, it's a good chance it's going to jump to the top of the list. So I don't want you guys to try to spam me with the word best, but it does pique my interest when I see somebody say it's the best scene this person ever made type deal. So I appreciate that. Also, if you can, leave me the links. Let me make sure I'm reacting to the correct ones. But with all that said and done, I want to thank you guys for watching. I know you guys could have clicked anywhere else on any other video, but you clicked here, and I want to thank everyone that subscribed, because we're up to 700, and let me see right now, it is 773 subscribers in 3 weeks. So I really appreciate everyone that has subscribed to the channel. I really do. A lot of you guys are already subscribers over at Dad's Den, but if you're not, go ahead and check them out, give them subscribe, because you're probably going to see me there a whole lot more now, putting out videos with them. We're working on a bunch of things in the future, so I can't wait to see your reaction to a lot of the things we're putting out. Hopefully you enjoy the content, but until next time, you guys enjoy, have a wonderful day, and thank you Joyson Joy for recommending the video for today. But until next time, people, have a good one.